Welcome everybody, we are starting into our ESO housing hike. This is casually touring player houses in the Elder Scrolls Online, seeing the cool things that you can do with the houses, with the furnishings, with some creativity and some design. You can do a lot with housing in ESO. And I am J. Hart Ellis, and I'll be your tour guide as we visit 8 homes today on the PC EU server. And this is something I do each week, live at twitch.tv/jhartellis. We have Twitch chat. They'll be emoting and chatting with me as we go through and tour these. And we'll get some decoration inspiration along the way, or otherwise just be able to enjoy these beautiful houses. There's no particular theme to my weekly housing hike, and if you're on PCNA or PCEU, you can always send me a mail in-game if you'd like me to tour a home or two of yours. So here we go. We are starting with Tricksterfire's Bouldertree. They said it was best at night, but we're starting right here in the morning, so it wasn't going to work out. So we'll go here in the daytime. I can see why. So Greymoor is still relatively fresh. Antiquities are being more and more incorporated into player housing. I see this beacon from Stormhaven. Beacon of the Tower has been sunk into the ground. A little bit of a magical entryway here. Okay, and we'll just go in and tour this and enjoy it. It's a very inviting place. I think I see an Ayleid light well through there. It kind of beckons to me. Or, ooh, I see the light from a Moon's Blessed ceremonial pool in the background there. Lights everywhere. I like the antiquities that have all the light effects. Oh, Flimtooth says moo. Good to see you. Okay, other than that, a beautiful garden. Like the use of the retaining walls kind of snaking through here. Nice curvature on those, and it does frame all of the plants very well. Oh, we have a little deer frolicking here. Oh, super cute. Good use of these blooming ginkgos. Gives it a nice soft look with all the petals coming down. These Murkmire bottles. Very soft light as well. It's peaceful overall. Music box helps. Aha, so there it is, the Moon's Blessed ceremonial pool. Oh, wait, there's a little bit of a background for this. I should read it. Okay, so a little bit of a backstory for this house. Tricksterfire says this is a home for a goddess. They say it, the goddess of seasons and weather knows no rest. Every day is as busy as it can be, from providing enough rain where it's supposed to be, to ensuring there is not too much snow where it shouldn't be. She rarely finds any time for a cup of hot chocolate and freshly picked blueberries, but when she does, she thoroughly enjoys it. She is also a passionate collector of all sorts of treasures that she finds on her travels to various parts of Tamriel. Okay, so a goddess of seasons and weather. So maybe we'll see different seasons being portrayed here. Ah, fun. Dory, good to see ya. And also displaying various collectibles from Tamriel that would probably be represented by a lot of the antiquities. Okay. Love the Moon's Blessed pool. Sinking in a little bit so you don't actually have the ring of the calendar around it. Probably a good way to do it. It's one thing that you can do with housing in ESO compared to other games, which is you can move and bend things and sink things and combine things in any which way and get really creative with the furnishings. Okay, that's what I like most about it, is the creativity. It's Moon's Blessed, it's right. Oh, I see. So we do have different seasons. So we had more of like a springy season, and then this is definitely more of like a wintry season. Ah, very cool. Ooh, this is the fun convergence antiquity from Craglorn. I think it's like my first time seeing it in a housing hike here. It feels nearly like snow in the middle. I think that's not really the intention, but it's a creative repurposing of it. I recognize a lot of these snow-kissed trees from the Solitude's Home Good Furnisher. You can get a lot of great looking new plants that came out with Greymoor. Other than that, looks like using these corals upside down, they have a fairly kind of white texture to them, so Snowy Griffin here is super cute. Okay, different seasons. This feels a lot more like fall here. We have the kind of yellows to red. So different color schemes. That's really fun. Okay, that was more springtime. Okay, so going in, we'll maybe see how this goddess relaxes. Just bathe here in divine light. That seems to be a good way of doing it. So I think what they did here is they used a Rathana de Renata. It's a big wall that has a music and some light effects. I think it's that, and plus the Alien Lightwell from Betnik, Antiquity Furnishing. I like how they brought a lot of the plants inside of this little pod. Makes it feel like it's full of life. Oh, and so we have... Oh, this is clever. So we have all 4 seasons represented. So we have winter and spring and more like summer and fall. Oh, that's clever. Even all right here in this little hut, they have all 4 seasons represented. That's why they have the 4 sigils there too. That's clever. I like it. A lot of symbols. The birches. I like the birches. There's a music box. I believe that's the music box you can get from the antiquities. 3 pieces of that to find. Okay, and going in, this must be where the goddess lives and relaxes. Ah, I see, I see. Oh yeah, a collector of all sorts of oddities. Oh, well, I like the light coming down. That's from the stained glass window up above. Kind of amazing that that actually captures the sun, even though it's inside. Cool. I didn't know that would work inside. Oh, I'm bathed in color. That's fun. You get enough of these, you could have like a whole wall of them. Just have like an entire like disco floor. Okay, yeah, all sorts of fun antiquity furnishings here. Papa lamp, ruby dragon skull, and oh, I see, I see. You can relax with your hot chocolate and blueberries. It's good to have some context on some of these. Lots of times it can be hard to tell why certain furnishings are used in a home, so maybe having a little bit of a backstory helps. Okay, so the goddess trying to take a break here. They stay busy all year round. The goddess of seasons would have to. Okay, and that will do it for our first home on this week's PCEU housing hike. We'll continue on to another one up next. It'll be something completely different. We're going to go to Thunderaan's Earthtear Cavern. They wanted me to go a little bit earlier in this stream because they said that they might have some friends over. I'll see what their friends are up to. I don't have any information other than that. What do you do with Earthtear Cavern? You could do whatever you want. Oh. Oh, that's actually the first time I've seen this target stone husk. A sanctuary. Okay. Wow, they've really changed this. So Earthtear Cavern usually kind of actually opens up. They've closed it up a lot with the rocks here. It feels very dark. This is a stone husk. You can farm the pieces for this in the labyrinthian public dungeon in Western Skyrim.
Thank you.
You have to get 50 pieces of it. Oh, Black Razor with a resub. Thank you. Appreciate that. Keep making everything say moo. It's gloomy, I know. It feels kind of like Greymoor. Oh, we have a Dark Brotherhood theme going on. Maybe they'll build off of that. Oh, we do. Oh, we do have Thunderaan and friends. Fun. Oh, that's a lot of targets. Oh my gosh. Books. Strategies. You have to know your targets. Know how they live. Do your research. And then you go and swiftness. You can take them out. Oh my god. I love this bounty wall. It's very prominent. Good use of that new vampiric drape. So there are a lot of new vampiric style furnishings introduced with Greymoor. They have a red and black color scheme like the Dark Brotherhood does. So I think that they will fit very well together, as we see here. I will get screenshots along the way as well. I'll upload those to spicyeconomics.com. If you want some ideas for projects, check out spicyeconomics.com. We have thousands of pictures of ESO housing up there. Oh, okay. Very, very creepy. Love it. Love it. Ooh, multiple ways to go. Ooh. Do I go up first? Out. Oh. I'll just kind of... I'll hug left. I'll hug left. Oh yeah, new vampiric pews. So it's a Sweet Mother statue. I love the coloring here. Those dragonfire ivies in the background. I love the Derpy Griffin there. Great way of doing this with all the candles. Oh wait, you're here. I love the role players on PCEU. Oh, a zombie! I knew she was with the Dark Brotherhood. I knew it. Explains everything. She normally doesn't make that manifest. Way too fun here. It's so gloomy. I love what Thunderaan has been able to do with all the rocks. It's so dark here. And so the only light here are the candles that really spotlight this shrine very well. Okay. Good use of these ossuary columns as well. Those are from the luxury vendor. Oh, yes, the mood here is perfect. Feels like a sanctuary. More books. Ooh, big library. A little creepy. Anything behind the fireplace? Little alcoves. So this is using a lot of those Alinor Granful bookcases. So each one of these is actually just like a single furnishing. It carries a lot of weight in a home, fills up the space a lot. Black Razor says this sanctuary is so cool. I know, it's like perfect. Using the tops of some of these Earthtear platforms, they have a very dark, flat top to them, and that fits perfectly. Yeah, this is awesome. Everything very prominently displayed, like the curtains, the banners. Okay, awesome. And sneaking all these into the Earthtear, because Earthtear looks nothing like this. They've even like repaved all the walkways with all the stones. That's probably where they use most of their item limit. Is just making the cave structure. Ooh, more Dark Brotherhood peoples. Come and chill here, have a drink. What are we drinking? Oh, drink with a skeleton. Oh, some sort of a more dark area. Oh, crafting area. Love it. Piano drinking says it's lovely. I know. Oh, they're stalking about. First time I've actually seen this pack rat used as a pet in a home. Yeah, any pets and mounts that you can get, you can also add to your housing. Seems to make sense. Oh, they're doing some sort of ritual. Oh no, what are they doing? What are they summoning? Oh no. Okay, oh, this is cool. So we have all sorts of different crafts kind of represented, or research nooks. So we have maybe a bit of a more of like an alchemical type of a place. Oh, terrible biochem experiments going on. Oh, terrifying. With the stretcher, with that Banekin there. Oh. Ah, summoning things. It's all creepy. It's all so creepy. And then we have more of like a soul gem research area, or enchanting. All the terrors of the black soul gems here. You love it. I love what they've done with the crystals. I love how they're kind of angled into the wall in a little bit of a more chaotic fashion. It feels like very appropriate. Kind of a little bit of a liveliness to it. Oh, this poor spectral chicken. Oh, what did they do to you, poor chicken? No, it's okay, it's okay. We'll get you back in your body. Or not. Body might have been deep fried already. Oh no, oh no. And then Dark Brotherhood has to be stylish. You have to be able to blend in sometimes, right? So it seems like it makes sense to make your own clothing here. Personalize it and blend in. That's really fun. Leigh Reynolds with a follow. Thank you, thank you. And more like a blacksmithing area. Maybe forging weapons, forging tools, forging armor. All sorts of good stuff here. Millennial Jolly Roger with a follow as well. Okay, lovely Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Practical place too. It's very well thought out. Is that oh, it's Futerko. Oh, Futerko. And I think that will do it. Unless if there were... Nope. Never mind. There's more. Are you a player or a skeleton? Okay. Double checking. Oh, it's some of the new paintings. Yeah, there's some fancy vampire style paintings that you can get from Storms or from down in Blackreach. The dog painting is like humongous. Ah, creepy dog. Creepy dog. Oh, somebody gonna be here. Oh, maybe this is for me. Special just for me. Oh, I shouldn't have. There we go. Comfy place. I am digging this place. Perfect fit. Who knew? Uh-oh. Secret behind the banner? Lots of times these sorts of banners and tapestries and things like that don't have collision. You can see I can walk through it, so you can sometimes hide secrets behind them if you place things right. Depends a lot on whether or not you intend to have secrets. You might want to have some clues so people can actually try to like be pointed in the right direction to actually go to them. Okay, I think that will do it. I think I saw all the nooks and crannies. Let me say in Say Chat, or Zone Chat, thank you, everyone. Oh, awesome, awesome. Very appropriate theme, given Greymoor's release. Yeah, I think it really augmented this Dark Brotherhood build a lot with the vampiric furnishings, especially. So, okay, they're saying... Okay, they're saluting. Okay, that means I think I saw it all. Okay, thank you, Thunderaan. Amazing house, amazing house. 700 out of 700 on this. Just use some bits and pieces of the house, not using all of it. Totally changing how it looks. Crazy all the detail that went into that. Okay, and next up we'll go to TheRealAdoringFan's Mournoth Keep. They have a... Okay, a little different. They have a hunter's hut and an abandoned mine. Now they said, a little hint, that there might be some secrets to be looking out for, so I will be looking out for secrets. I'll be extra attentive. I always look for secrets, but I will be extra attentive. If I want to play a cruel joke on J-Heart, I say, oh, my house has 10 secrets in it, and then don't put any. Oh, no. I do have my limits. Anyway, give people awful ideas. Okay, a hunter's hut and an abandoned mine. Ooh. I notice this as a theme oftentimes during my PCE EU housing hikes especially, is people really like to change the the layout, the landscaping, the topography of it all, adding the boulders and trees and everything to make it look totally different. So that's one of the great things that you can do. By the way, if you need a lot of rocks, check out Home Goods Furnishers. Home Goods Furnishers have a lot of big rocks and trees and things based off of the region that they're in, and they're like stupidly cheap to get compared to a lot of crafted furnishings. So they're a great way to start with, and then you can build up from there. Oh, okay. Oh, we do have a hunter's camp. Oh, I love actually seeing some of these new Solitude style furnishings. So we have a bowl of berries, we have a wicker basket, some winter onions there. I love the models on them. They're way more high res than a lot of the previous furnishings. So some good little food items there with the high res wicker basket. I like the baskets. I didn't ever think I'd be a sucker for wicker baskets, but they had like 6 different types of them, and I love each one of them. Yeah, forage dinner. Oh yeah, so it's like forage from the forest. So we have onions and mushrooms and berries. Makes sense. Okay, cool. Oh, see, I nearly feel like I'm at the end here. Wait, no, I see a way to hop up. Can I go up that way? Oh, it's a little rickety. I like this kind of out in the forest. You wouldn't have like an entire feast laid out, especially if you've just kind of forged it for yourself. I like how they have just a couple of these solitude fences. Just kind of here and there. A little bit of support. Not really enough to rely on, though. No, it's a little fancier here. We have our pupper. So this is more like the hunter's hut. Oh, a lot of the new Solitude furnishings here. Eventually I'll get over pointing out all the new stuff, but Greymoor's still pretty fresh, and so it's just fun to see what people have been able to do with these. So we have some new rustic furnishings, like this table and the chair here. Like the look of those. We have the new cowhide bed. A little bit more plush there. Good cabinet up on the wall. And a snow bear pelt on the bottom. There wasn't really a lot of good white furnishings before, and so the snow bear pelt looks pretty nice. Fits very well with the Hunter's Lodge here. Rustic Stein. Looks nice. Actually kind of catches the light too. Sometimes. Yes, looks good. New achievement furnishing doll. Maybe indicates something about the character here. Maybe they have a child, or maybe they're a child at heart. Or maybe just special to them. New jewelry box, more wicker baskets, patching kit. Yeah, so most everything in here, except for some of the trophies, is actually all new furnishings. I see they also have the bucket here. I'm going to assume that they don't use that for cooking. Beautiful, beautiful. We don't officially have a chamber pot furnishing in the game, so people get creative with whatever. Anything can be a chamber pot, really. Anyway, I love the look of it. It feels like a hunter's lodge, right? With a pupper. And I love the textures on the Solitude furnishings. Nicely built. I know. Doll. I want to do a doll contest at some point, because I think it's super creepy. And anything... Oh, more secrets? It continues. Oh yeah, and how did they actually... Oh, wait. There's like more on this side. Meat rack, so we're hanging things out to dry. Very fun. It seems like they basically constructed this out of nothing. Well, where are we? We are in Mournoth. I think Mournoth might have a little structure in the back, but they built off of that with the Elsewhere walls. So you can take structural elements, like a lot of the big flat pieces, and use those to kind of piece things together. Okay. Traden says, kid went boo with dad on the hunting trip to keep the monsters away. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's a family there. Oh, rickety going up. Oh, maybe. Oh, it's a little slippery here. Oh, abandoned mine up above. It's a little bit different. Actually kind of constructing it up. Like up into the hillside here. Oh, this is cool though. Ooh, we have maybe found a secret location. Maybe a mining prospect. Good use of the map. Where is that? Where is that? Looks like... Uh-oh. Looks like Bangarkai? Mangkrai? I think that's where it is. So on the very, very edge. Okay. Maybe that's where we're at. I wonder if that is where we're at. It's more this way. Not up here though. It's a little bit more over towards the hills. Interesting. But it is there. So it's interesting to actually place the house. Yeah, so they added a lot of these new maps with the antiquity furnishings. You can get that from the general goods merchant. General goods merchant sells the lead for that for 1,000 gold. And you can just go to whatever zone merchant that you need to get the zone map for. Okay, continuing. Ooh. Things didn't go so well for this miner here. Maybe it's a cursed place. I guess it says these streams are turning me from hardcore PvP to endgame housing. That's right. Well, you can do both. You can do both. Oh, they've done such a good job of making this like a amazing cold mountain stream. I really like the consideration of actually having the ice flow there. It makes it feel super frigid. Can I sit here? Sit here. Yeah, up in the mountains, using those everlasting waterfall achievement furnishings from Somerset. Normally they have a bit of a more warm feel to them. Feels very snowy here. Oh, with the mud crab. This is awesome. Okay, and oh, a trap. Setting a trap. Wonder what for. It said that there were secrets. I wonder what all I missed. Maybe that was a secret. I don't know what all I would qualify as a secret here. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm at the end of the line. Oh, it's called... Wait, somewhere under the rocks? Piano has been drinking, says, great use of all the neat little areas. I know, and kind of wrapping this up and around the house. So just using the space of the house very effectively here. Oh, there's a treasure there. Fun. Okay, I don't know if any other secrets about? I think maybe I'm good. Yeah, so this is the Real Adoring Fan's Mournoth Keep. Maybe the secret is just like the skeleton and things like that. I don't know. It is a mine. It could be anywhere, right? No, a little bit hard to scale back up into that. Ooh, look at the darkness there. How'd they do that? Anything hidden back there? Oh, I'm poking, looking. Okay, before I get too nauseated here, let's maybe continue along. Maybe go poke around on the secrets here. The secret is a secret. You wouldn't even know if you knew it. That's maybe the case. Maybe it's too secretive. Great place. I love how immersive this is. You just like feel like you're up next to a mountain stream. I do. It even feels like you're like adventuring. There's even a treasure chest back there. Ah, like this is like perfect. Okay, let's continue along with our housing hike. We'll go to Doobat's Twin Arches up next. And Doobat has something totally different. Totally different. We'll go from a hunter's area to a necromantic area. We have a... Well, we'll try to figure out who they worship. It'll probably be obvious. I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. Okay, getting into a Twin Arches, nice deserty location. The bells. I mean, it's so tranquil so far. Just a nice soft look with the plants, with the wind bells. Colorful, place to relax by the fire. Oh good, oh good. You love the Twin Arches. And inside we have Doobat. Oh, Doobat, you're here. I see the Canarthi banner and the wind chimes out back. So it's a necromancer that worships Canarthi. Now that curious about the necromancer side of things here. Do you have a secret back here? Oh no, what do you have hidden back there? I'll have to go through the other door. Or maybe that's just your bedroom. We want some privacy. It's a trap. Oh no! Ah! It is a trap. Oh no! Oh no! They need fresh dead people. I don't want to be a fresh dead person. Oh no, but how can I resist this giant pile of eggs? And more toilet paper than I could use in a lifetime. Maybe that's an inadequate amount of toilet paper. Oh, maybe those are supposed to be mugs. Maybe we're playing a game. We're using toilet paper as chips. That's a bait. Toilet paper is the bait. I love eggs. I like your giant treasure pile here, adding a lot of antiquities. Oh, Azabi and Fizzez are apparently part of the treasure. Yeah, so a lot of the new antiquities have like kind of like a gilded look to it. So we have the fancy treasure chest and the guar and things like the ebony fox. Lots of good stuff. The puzzle cube. Yeah, so a lot of these feel like treasures, and so they fit very well. They fit very well. The TP stacking game. Doobat, you want TP? You have to give a little something something. No, Doobat, no, Doobat. Just a little bit of my soul, for a roll of TP. Oh, I guess you could make good use of it with your necromancy. And what do we have going on? We have maps. Using the maps here that you've collected. Maybe having different targets at different times. Fun home? I think it's fun. Okay, I'm gonna sneak over into the other room over there. How do you collect the maps? There are about 26 maps. All of the main zones will have them. So if you just go to Alakir and Aradin and so on and so forth, go to the General Goods Merchant, innkeepers count as those, and you'll find the green lead for it for 1,000 gold. So they're pretty easy to go get. Okay, and we have Guar Baby. Oh, it's cute. I like how you kind of keep the necromancy a little more aside from this. It's just a nice home for your necromancer. You don't do all your necromancy at home, right? A couple more dark themes throughout. Oh, little Guar has a little friend there. No, it's a little cute doll. Creepy doll? Cute or creepy? You decide. Jennifer Fox, you go redo your twin arches, split it into two. Yeah, it works pretty well considering that there are two different doors on it. Not all the houses have that feature. Yeah, twin arches is like a great starting type of a home. Okay, thank you, Doobat. Love the colors here. Very, very bright. Kind of relaxing, too. It's a bit of a... The lighting is good. Maybe it's a little bit of that green lighting off in the corner. Kind of makes the blue feel a little bit more calming. Doobat says, her necromancy mostly involves guiding the souls to the sands behind the stars, hence Canarthi. Ah, that's why they worship Canarthi. Maybe a kind-spirited necromancer, then. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, thank you. Cute little guar. I love the little guar. Okay, and we'll continue along with our housing hike. Thank you, Doobat. Next up, we'll go to Lilith's Moonsugar Meadow. We have a place. Oh no. I always write these down on little note cards. I sometimes do it a little too quickly and can't read my own writing. It is a role-playing place. That's what it is. It's a role-playing place. We'll see if there are any role-players here, or if it's maybe where you can imagine yourself being. Doobat says she'll bash your head in if you get in the way of her mission, though. I imagine. Okay, nobody else is here. That's good. So we can imagine how you could use this for role-playing. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to imagine that it's this area over here. It's just got to be this area, right? Completely filled the item limit in this one section of the house. Okay, this is a nice design. I like how they've used the platforms, kind of pyramid platforms, as the roof structure there. A little bit more of a flat structure, but it works perfectly for this, using all the columns. Okay, I'm going to imagine that there's probably a complex of rooms inside of here. So we'll head in and try to explore it all. Well, or I could go around the side. I'll go around the side first. Maybe get a sense of the scope of this place. I like the addition of the elements by the water. Doobat says it reminds me of a Roman villa. Yeah, it's a bit more flat in that way. Ah, good use of some of these Khajiit wardrobes. Can make like a fake door there. Lovely planter. These golden rods you can get from the Crag Lorn home goods furniture. They're very colorful. They're often overlooked. Okay, nice place by the water. Okay, we'll head inside. Okay, what do we got? The Hakashi lanterns give it a bit more of a festive look. We'll see if that's a theme throughout here. The plants and the sand make it feel like a bit of a more relaxing place. Flowing water helps with that as well. Everything's so like tall here. I love the spaciousness of it. A lot of books here. Seems like a very active area. Could have a lot of different people with different interests in here. I like the Magnus shrine up above the fireplace there. It kind of feels like a big clock. Yeah, so Lilith made this place with RP in mind, so maybe you can think of what would your character do here? What would you and your friends do here? Have some fun. Oh, fancy storage area. I'm a sucker for storage. I like how everything is displayed. Imagine that maybe gets pulled out at different times of the year. It's the canopy trick. So you take one of the big Elsewhere canopy beds, big box, and you just sink it down until just the top part of the canopy is showing, and then it looks like a glass table. Kind of put things on top of it to kind of mimic really clear glass tabletop. Oh, it's good to know that the jellies and the Nixads can get together well. Agenda Fox says that your character would pick the locks and steal the treasure. I think maybe. I imagine that this would be a friendly place where you and maybe your friends have accumulated the treasure over time. Or maybe you're just guests. Trying to figure out how to make out of here with everything. Yeah, a lot of fun style creative designs here. So this is like the top of a Breton canopy bed, and it looks like a glass window that way. I think that they sunk a mirror into there as well. It's a really pretty effect. Oh, here as well, using a elsewhere sarcophagus with the canopy bed, with the mirror. Get a fun window treatment. So what I like most about ESO housing is creativity that you can pull off with it. Again, it's about combining things, looking at textures, looking at different little bits that stick out from the furnishings and figuring out how to mesh them together. Kind of cobble everything together, get a fun, new, unique look. Lizard just chilling on the wall there. Oh, it's clever. It might look a little weird when it emotes, but I imagine the lizard doesn't emote an awful lot. Yeah, so again, you could put the lizard on the ground, or you could put it up against the wall. I like it. Perfect place. Just out of the shade, too, so maybe it could go bask itself later. Ah, no, it's cute. Okay, going up. Apparently I can go up. Drinking area. Ooh, very colorful. I like how it really opens up with the sunlight here, with all the flowers, with the fruits, with the lovely, colorful banners and rugs. You see all these little pockets of color everywhere. It's very fun. Yep, feels like a modern marketplace. And don't be afraid to use something like a Murkmire carpet just because you don't like them lizards. No, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I apologize. No, this is a beautiful rug. It doesn't have to be representative of Argonian style, right? It's just a colorful rug. If you just want to use it that way... Oh no, everybody's mad at me. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I like the colors. Color choices matter probably a lot more than keeping within a particular style. I like it when people mix and match styles. Oh no, oh no. I said nothing. Oh, beautiful fountain. These enclosure arcs, Redguard style, perfectly go around these Zen meditation rings. Again, very relaxing. We have all the different merchant carts. All sorts of color. So we have lots of different, like, wares on display. So we go from, like, statuettes and, like, fruits, and we have pottery over here. Kind of like a nice outdoor cafe area as well. And places to come drink. A little bit more dark here. Ooh, big wide bench. I like how they've used all these pews to kind of elongate this. Feels like a place for a bigger party of people. I'm gonna again a good mixture, sorry, of different styles being used here. So we have, yeah, we have all sorts of things. We have great houses styles. We have things like Breton and Redguard and Argonian and all sorts of different furnishings being used here. And kind of using those all together, you get a fairly modern look, overlooking the waterfall. Okay, I think that will probably about do it. I don't think there's a third layer to this. All right, somebody came in. Toured several of Palimpsest's houses before. They do a great job. Okay, I think I'll do it. I think I'll do it. Fun place to come relax. Maybe. Oh. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, thank you, thank you. Jennifer Fox says this is really beautiful. I know, I know. There's like something for everybody here, too. Okay, and I will continue along with our housing hike. Just a couple homes left. On this week's PCEU housing hike, we'll go to Beansprout's Barbed Hook up next. It'll be a smaller one. They said it was a private room for a quick escape. Escaping from what? We'll go find out. Barbed Hook private room is very small, so what do you put in here? Might be part of a larger story. The law. Escape from the law. Ah, poor Indrik. Way too funny. Okay, what do we have going on here? I mean, it just feels like a kind of cozy, mostly high elf styled, kind of like a social area. Love the little bench here, using a dark elf bed and a cushion, mostly sinking that into the wall. And then what do I have up here? Escaping. Maybe they just mean escaping the toils of life. I think maybe it's just a nice relaxing place to be. I think that's what they meant by a quick escape. Is this Aradin? I think that would make sense with the high elf structure. The lights? Wait, lights? Oh, the lights aren't working? Oh no. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, good. Yeah, nice high elf styling here. Or make an escape, turn into a monkey. An escape. Ah, okay, gotta get out of here. Get out. This way, into the fireplace. Wait, no. Into the painting, where the Indrik is. Go into the magical painting realm. I think they just meant it was a nice place to get to. It's like, had a rough day. Come and relax here. I think that's more the indicator. I like the yellow. It kind of blends in very well with my look. Okay, good. I don't want to go into that painting. But Indrik's just popping its head in from a magical realm. Fortunately, they don't move around too much, so you can use some of your mounts that way. A bit more of an animated trophy. Poor thing. It's fine. Okay, and we'll continue along. fun home. Thank you, Beansprout. And up next is going to be Walkingspanish's Thieves Oasis. It says that they've transformed it into a market and restaurant. Thieves Oasis, out in the desert, very dusty. Buildings off to both sides, and then kind of some water features in the back. We'll see if Walkingspanish used all of that. It's a pretty big area with the Thieves Oasis. We'll see. Leader Richard says Mounted Indrik would be a cute addition to a Christmas house. I think we saw some of that last season. Probably more this year. Okay, festive marketplace. Colorful. A lot of fresh things on display here. Well, I think I could probably go off from side to side. But I think the street calls me first. So what do we have here in the street? We have fruit vendors. Oh, let's see, they've already added some new things here, like the berries. Beautiful, beautiful. Bits of cake. I like how they actually sunk these anniversary cakes out a little bit. Feels a little bit more balanced that way without them being super huge. Oh, all these rustic breads, Solitude-style breads. Those are all new, too. A lot of those are. Okay, fun marketplace. We have a flower vendor with a cart. Love the colors there. We actually had a flower arrangement contest a couple months back. It was really fun. Okay, we have fun fabrics on display. I like how Walkingspanish has been able to kind of incorporate some of the Solitude furnishings into each of these different merchant carts. So this one has like this patching kit, much more of a high-res type of a model, and that kind of just augments what was already here, maybe. Or maybe they kind of just added everything new, using things from all different places. Little book stall. Oh, can you interpret this? It says something. Maybe they're music notes. Maybe it follows the sound of the music box. Maybe not. I don't think it's anything. It's just banners up above. That's a really clever thing with the little cages. I think you get those as an achievement furnishing from elsewhere. And then they added the little salt lamps into them. So we have little caged, colorful lanterns there. I love that. Kind of gives those lights something to hang out from. A little pottery cart. Oh, this is too fun. It's like every different merchant stall is different. Places to socialize. Ooh, painting. Oh, we have a lot of the new paintings, too. So some of these Solitude paintings, bridge painting. And then some of the paintings from, say, Somerset are a lot more easy to get now, if you're actually hunting treasure chests in the zone. I like this. So they kind of took a painting that most resembled the background here, so there are a lot of columns up there. It kind of feels like this a little bit. Nice fresh painting going on there. Really fun. Okay, more stalls. Winery. Oh, Jerboa made it into the wine. Or the Jerboa is stomping the grapes here. I don't think they would have a lot of stomping power in those little feet. I'll help. I'll help. They're behind schedule. They have a quota to meet. They're just like floating on top of the grapes. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. Okay. Stop it, stop it. There you go, there you go. Maybe give me some of your overtime pay. Okay, perfect, perfect. This one's actually been blocked off. That's considerate of them. Yeah, Thieves Oasis, pretty big house. If you don't use parts of a home, best thing to do is usually to block off the parts that you don't use so that your visitors don't go wandering off where they ought not to. Triple is quality ingredient. Hey, no. Black Razor says, this market feels so real. Yeah, it's just so well laid out. It feels like that. Okay, furnishings this way. Blocked off, though, again. In as much as some of these are blocked off, some of them were not blocked off, so I will go into the ones that were not blocked off. Great use of these elsewhere walls to block off these alcoves, by the way. Feels pretty natural there. Ooh, I can actually go up above, too. Let me go inside here first. We have a place to drink. Place to drink over this way. I love that. I love this painting with the like sausage and egg. What did they use for that? Is that the sapstone that nobody gets? Oh wait, please don't tell me that's the Sylvanar sapstone, the antiquity. Is it something else? Or is it... Oh, maybe it's the... Maybe it's the one from Murkmire? Oh no, what did they use for the yoke there? And that's like the back of a mirror. These are big hunks of meat. So nobody gets it? Time to farm it? Oh, it's the bottom of the statue and some glowing orb thing. Oh, bottom of the statue would make sense. Okay, okay. There must be other orbs there. Okay, that's okay, okay. I don't know. Just trying to figure it out. It's always a mystery to me. Anyway, I love the painting with this sausage and egg. Are we going to see more of that here? So it's more of like a breakfast cafe. I'm going to guess you have lots of these new Solitude-style furnishings in here. Oh, you do. So we have... Oh, clever! I love it! You're using the Solitude's home goods furnishing wheels as the tables. So, and then kind of mixing it in with all the rustic furnishings here. I love the look of that. New painting up on the wall. Yeah, so we have, like, fresh new foods and vegetable soup. Haven't really seen a lot of these going through yet. Busy storage area. Oh, we have like a refrigerator in the corner. What do you have here? New stuff? Oh yeah, fresh eels. I like how you sunk the eels down a little bit, because it's actually like on a platter. So you sunk it down a little bit so the eels are looking like they're just on ice there. Awesome. So a combination of some of the older furnishings, like some of these meat pieces, plus some of the new furnishings, like some of the fish. Cool. New trunk. There's a lot of new metalwork with Solitude craftable furnishings. So we have like a cauldron, we have a double boiler, we have a serving dish, we have frying pans. So yeah, a lot of these are new with Greymoor as well. Like a lot of kitchen equipment. Nice hearty foods. And a kitchen. Now we had eggs over here, so we gotta be cooking up some eggs, right? Oh, we are. Perfect, perfect. Oh, that must have been... I see those yarn balls. I'm going to assume that those look like marbled hamburger patties or something like that. Do they look kind of like hamburgers? Or like sausage patties? Something like that. So we have ham and eggs and sausages. You did a clever... Now, I haven't really seen anybody do this yet, so I'm super happy that this confirms that you can actually pull this off, which is there are a lot of new furnishings like these big platters of eggs from the Solitude, or a big platter of sausages, and I was always worried that maybe you couldn't really sink them down, but they stack up so high that you can still sink the plate down enough so you can hide the plate and still have like the sausages and eggs be visible. You'll have the steam. Oh yeah, good use of like some incense or some sensors to add the steam effect going on with that too. So using the top of these little uh, floral pattern breads as well. It's maybe like we're kind of heating up the bun for a burger as well. Flip them before they burn. I know, I'm terrible. I'm just... Oh, you even have like little knobs over here. Ooh, actually don't recognize that one. Uh-oh. Top of a clockwork bell? Anyway, super fancy, super fancy. I love this. So bright here too. Oh, clever pizza. You did an amazing job with this. So we have like a margarita pizza here, using the big mushroom, using some of those cups for the mozzarella. So instead of being toilet paper rolls, they are now mozzarella slices. Lovely. This is what I love about housing, is just being... That's why I'm spending so much time on it, is just looking at the creative uses for these things. They're probably like the tops of some carrots or something for the little bit of basil there. I love it. I know, it's like the most juicy pizza I've seen. I like how it has... I don't even know if this was intended, just like this one little red blob over here. It makes it look like you just barely made it. A little bit of messiness can go a long way. I think the middle of the pizza are some of the Elsewhere steamers. Like terracotta pots, I think they've been flipped upside down. I think that's what's going on there. Anyway, this all looks so fun. Love the creativity. Tree in the mortar. Oh, is that just like a little tree? There's a little something in there. Crushing it up. Maybe making a pesto. We have a... Oh my... You made a microwave. I don't know if I've seen anybody pull a microwave off. Cool. We have little buttons. That's using a little clockwork coffer. Looks like a clockwork coffer. We have the pottery wheel there, and again, that's the Elsewhere steamer again. That's cool. Works perfectly with the Alinor display case. Best micro... Yeah, it's awesome. All broken. I think it must... The bulb must not be sitting right. It's not spinning with it. Love it. That's cool. And then we have like a coffee maker over here too, using a Stendar sigil. It has like the flowing cup of wine or something like that. So it looks like a coffee maker, using some of those integral vaults and big chess pieces. Works perfectly. My microwaves will see in the future after this. Maybe. I mean, that's the crazy thing about housing in ESO, is you take a lot of these, you know, older styled types of furnishings, and you can creatively put them together into a much more modern look. It's fun. What's the grid? The grid is kind of like this. It's the bottom of an integral chest or something like that. And then, fresh new stews and vegetable pots from Crafted Solitude Furnishings. Awesome. Okay. Lovely new trough with water. I think you could get one of those from the furnishing bundle. I think it's also available individually on the Crown store. But it's like one of the best water furnishings that's out there now. Okay. Oh, I'm spending so much time just looking at these new elements. Okay, and we have our sausage and eggs all served up here, and we can play a game while at it. How do you like this new rustic style of wood furnishings? I actually really like it because it's much more believable than a lot of the super fancy furnishings. A little less stylized. And I think that it actually makes everything else kind of stand out in contrast to it. So, like even here, I think the sausages and all the food items and everything like that, they're more of the showcase here instead of all the fancy crafted furnishings. But the crafted furnishings here don't look that bad either. Anyway, I like the rustic style. I think some people don't, but to each their own. It's probably why they have lots of different styles. You like it a lot. You wish it were a wee darker. It is a little light, but I'm okay with that. I like the backsplash. Swankery says the wood grain texture is quite the update from the old Nord furnishings. That's true. That's definitely the case too. It's maybe that too. It's a texture update. Over here we have a bit more of like a hunter's room. Lots more meats and drinks. Skumas. Paintings. New bear painting. Perfect. Yeah, so I really like how they've been able to not only add a lot of these new Solitude furnishings, but to be able to add them in creative ways. Okay, and can I go upstairs? It's not blocked off going upstairs. Oh, it is. Trapdoor going upstairs. Oh, clever. I like that. It gives the illusion I could go up there, but I like, yeah. I like it. I like it. Like a little attic up there. Okay, and going back out, I think that will... I think this was about the only place I could get to. Well, no. There was one other place I could get to, and that was up on the roof. Textures are so good. I know. Hoping we get a farmhouse in Q4. I'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, I am supposed to be up here, because there are like benches and things like that. It's more of a just get away from everything type of a place. Oh, a sandstorm came in. That does happen from time to time in the Thieves Oasis. Can be a bit of a nuisance. Well, this isn't all blocked off. I wouldn't guess there's going to be much up here. Unless they have like an Easter egg. I don't think so. I think that will probably about do it. I'll get a good top-down view from up here. Oh, we have like a clock tower too. How'd they do that? Good use of the huge Earthtear tower, adding a light with a bell in it. I can't actually get close enough to it to see how they did the clock face. Oh, it's I kind of see. It's one of the bottoms of like a craglorn. How calendar thing. Anyway, it's fun. It's fun. Fun clock tower. Can't see what they use for the hands. Maybe just some hangers. Sand isn't helping anything. You like it? Elsewhere achievement item, the pedestal. Oh, yes, from elsewhere. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah, elsewhere achievement furnishing for the main body of that. And then probably like an Alloner marble table in the middle. Okay, good. Okay, Akaviri one. That's what I was thinking of. Akaviri style. Okay, so fun with the marketplace here. It's just like stall after stall of fun things, and storm came in. Probably time for me to leave. Okay. Up last today is going to be a home from Ukapala, Sleek Creek. They had a lot of houses they wanted me to come tour. I said I can do like 1 or 2 per person per week. So I said, oh, I'll just go to one this week. So we'll go to Sleek Creek. So this will be our final home on PCEU this week. Fun stuff, everybody. Love the creativity. Love seeing a lot of the new furnishings being added as well. Okay. Oh, sign the guest journal here. Guest journal from Essential Housing Tools. Great add-on. Ah, creepy thing. We have a guar farm. Oh, I see the Solitude fence being used here. I think it works very well for a bit of a more rustic enclosure here. Seems to be a bit more of a crafting house, so displaying a lot of their crafting stations that you can actually use, and then kind of sprucing up this blacksmithing station, actually adding like a forge and all the clockwork machinery here. Like we're actually making something. It's fun. So practical aspect of housing as well is that you can add a lot of things like crafting stations, transmute stations, home storage chests and coffers, target skeletons, things that you can actually utilize. There's that aspect of housing as well. Certainly a lot more they could add over time. I hope they do. Lovely fountain. Relaxing, lightly flowing petals. The light choices make it more relaxing. Good use of the sarcophagus. Sarcophagi make great planters. Like every single sarcophagi can be used as a planter. Oh, fun extra low cushion there. With some fresh tea and skooma and cake. Fun place. And a secret back here, Always check behind carpets. Oh, bath area with a toilet. Beautiful. There's our toilet paper roll we know and love. Beautiful, beautiful. It's different styling on the toilet. I like it with all the... Kind of fits what they had going on. A bit more of an emphasis on the blacksmithing aspect. So a lot of these pipes being used. Oh, a cute little whale totem in the bathroom. I think it fits well. Lots of times you have like more of like an aquatic theme in the bathroom because of all the water. Using the little surprised statue there. You can imagine you turn that on and the water spits out from there. Super cute. And you don't even have to make it so that the fountain actually like works there. You can just imagine it working. It's a little far. It is a little far. Have to stretch. Maybe whoever lives here has really long arms. Or there's a lot of elsewhere style things. Maybe you grab the toilet paper with your tail. Maybe it's for a Khajiit. Not so sure. Maybe that explains why there's more of a gap in the back too. Maybe it is for Khajiit, so they actually have a space for their tail. More an Argonian or something. Oh, Doobat says perhaps they have a tail. Yes, yes, I was just thinking that. More of a little surprise statue would be spitting water. Ooh, or we have a fun little soap dispenser. I think you get your soap from there. Clever use of the little box there with a clockwork piston. Okay, I love these creative designs. We've had a couple bathroom focus contests before on the channel too. I always like what people can come up with. Oh, can't get through there? Or am I supposed to go through there? Oh, there's another way out. Oh, relaxing place with all the mats. Reed mats. You love it. light. Good mood going on here. Hasn't even got into the house yet. Imagine it might just be a bit more practical. It's like a bed. Oh. Nope. They've totally turned this into like a museum. Wow. I was not expecting this at all. So they have kind of like a museum for their antiquities up here. Now, I'm sure that Ukapala knows that I have to open coffers. So, whatever they value the most has been put right here. Right here. Oh, Ruby Dragon Skull. Awesome, awesome. So we have Ysgrimmar chalices and tall papa lamps and books and new music boxes, all sorts of these things. I see they did a clever thing with this doll. Can you tell what they did with the doll? That's clever. This is actually 2 dolls. So this is an achievement furnishing from going to doing all the dells. So in order to make it look like it's slumped over, they took one doll this way and another doll this way. So it's like it's sitting down. Ah, clever little thing that you've done there. I like it. It's like it's even more messed up that way. I like it. It was more active. It's cute. They made it sit. Yeah, they made the little doll sit. That's cute. Perfect, perfect. Oh, putting some of like the new scabbard against a trophy displays it a little bit better. This scabbard, I like the details on it with all the stars and everything. But if you just place it somewhere, you might not be able to see it very well. This definitely displays it very well with the trophy back. One of the first things I noticed when coming in was some of these new Solitude carpets. They are stupidly cheap to craft these, and I think that they have a real good texture to them. Feel a lot more plush and warm. I like how everything is layered here in the corner. Great use of the space. You can put all sorts of little things on display here too. Don't be revealing all the magic secrets. Oh, well, I like people coming up with creative ways of doing it. Oh, more Solitude carpets up above too. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so if you see a fancy couch like this and you're like, how did they do that? So you don't just copy it. You don't copy it. You think, okay, well, what cushions and beds can I do this with? And then you can customize it, make it your own styling. Super inviting. They've done a really great job with the lighting in here. Makes it feel very accessible. Lighting is one of the most important aspects of housing because the houses are generally very dark, and based off of the feel that you're going for, you'll want to have lots of lights. Usually you want to have lots of lights. Okay, we do have a nice bedroom in the back. Okay, good. Disc Golf Dan with a follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to our housing hike. We're just wrapping up. We're in our final home. Fun home. All these treasures. I'll wrap it up here amongst all the treasures. Oh, they have... Oh, I didn't even notice this coming in. Look, they have added a different texture here to the bottom. It was so well done, I didn't even realize it wasn't part of the house. So they've added these clockwork like support beams, as well as these Daedric platforms, and that totally changes the texture at the bottom of the house. Okay, all good. Wait, what? What is it with the lack of sofas in Tamriel? I don't know. There are hardy people. Pillows don't last long. Maybe especially with all the Khajiit around. Okay, and yeah, so I'm going to wrap up here, and then we're going to do some giveaways for Twitch chat. So thank you, everybody. This is fun. They totally transformed it with changing the wall structure. Okay, so that will do it for this week's housing hike. Thank you, everybody that let me come and tour your homes. Thank you, everybody that joined during the live stream at twitch.tv/jhrellis. You're always welcome to join there. You can emote and chat, and we do lots of giveaways there. And do a lot more at the channel than just the housing as well. So, and if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, please subscribe up above, and that would be super, super helpful. And hope you enjoyed this. And this is something I do every week. Have some fun with it. You can feel welcome to send me a mail in-game if you'd like me to come tour a home or two of yours. And just maybe give me some background information. Make sure I have visitor access. That's about it. And yeah, so have fun with upcoming housing contests and more things in the future. So we've seen so many different ways that you can use housing. Love the creativity that people have been able to come up with, especially incorporating a lot of the new Greymoor furnishings. You can do a lot with it. So have fun and stay spicy. Moo.